Hello to all my Buckeye Nation out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. Today's video is going to be covering the Ohio State Buckeyes breakdown for the up-and-coming 2023 college football season. And my friends, when you look at what the Buckeyes are returning for the up-and-coming college season, the Buckeyes are returning some really good talent, both on offense and defense. So, when the way it looks, the Buckeyes should be ranked somewhere without a doubt in the top 5. Some are speculating the Buckeyes right around 4 or 5. Okay? Preseason rankings, again, you could throw them out the window once the season starts, but nonetheless, the Buckeyes should be right around 4 or 5 to start the 2023 college football campaign. And when you look at the Buckeyes players returning, you have to first look at that very strong running attack for the Buckeyes. We are talking about Mayan Williams, who led the Buckeyes last year in rushing yards, 825 yards on the ground in the 2022 season, 14 rushing touchdowns, and a 6.4 yard per carry average. What a season Mayan had for the Buckeyes. The other standout running back, none other than Trevion Henderson, 571 yards rushing last year and 6 touchdowns. You got to remember, though, this is a Henderson that was injury-plagued last season. Out of the 13 games total, Trevion played in 8 out of those 13. And let's not forget young, talented Dallin Hayden, 553 yards rushing, 5 rushing touchdowns in limited action. But my friends, when we needed Hayden to step up and give us that big game, he did just that. I thought Hayden did a really nice job as a young player with all the pressure on him, and Hayden did quite well without a doubt. Now, looking at our standout wide receivers all coming back, they are led by All-American, All-Big Ten Marvin Harrison Jr. This young man last year led the teams in receptions with 77 catches on the year last year, 1,263 yards receiving, 14 touchdown grabs. Emeka Egbuka coming back for the Buckeyes, 74 catches last year for 1,151 yards and 10 touchdowns. Julian Fleming, 34 grabs, 533 yards receiving, and 6 touchdowns. And our splendid physical tight end, Cade Stover, 36 receptions, 406 yards receiving, and 5 touchdowns. Now, my friends, when you look at the Buckeyes running attack and the Buckeyes receiving core, splendid. Splendid without a doubt. Now, let's not forget our starting quarterback, barring any injuries, will be Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord played in 7 games last year, 16 out of 20. My friends, do the math. 80% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions, and, he threw for 190 yards in limited action. So when he was called upon last season, he did a very good job. Now, this is a Buckeye offense that last season averaged a phenomenal 44 points a game. The Buckeyes are going to need, without a doubt, that offense again to step up and win us some ball games. Now, we all know Our new OC will be Brian Hartline. Now, for me, I really like this coach. He's splendid. Wherever the Buckeyes needed him to coach, he always came through. Now, last season, he was the wide receivers coach. And this season, the Buckeyes moved him to offensive coordinator. So, without a doubt, Brian Hartline is a very intelligent X's and O's coach. Without a doubt, he knows that he must establish that running attack with speedy Trevion Henderson and tough and durable Mayan Williams. My friends, we get that running attack early and often. It's only going to open up the passing game and take some of the pressure off of young quarterback Kyle McCord. Now, again, we got to remember, Kyle McCord was a 5-star recruit from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay? And he is very familiar to the Buckeyes playbook and system without a doubt. Okay? This will be his, I believe, 3rd year as a Buckeye. And so for me, I think he's going to do just fine. Okay? Without a doubt, he needs those early games to start off the year to gain confidence going into the always tough Big Ten schedule. On defense, my friends, this is the way it's going to look. Last season, the Buckeyes on D gave up 21 points a game. In 2021, the Buckeyes gave up on defense 23. And in 2020, the Buckeyes gave up 26 points a game. So, you know, as each year progressed, the Buckeyes' defense did get better. Now, we are talking about defensive coordinator Jim Knowles. For me, I like this guy. He's a no-nonsense, blue-collar type coach. I think with his 2nd year, he got his feet wet last season to get used to some of his players. The sky's the limit for the Buckeyes on defense. My friends, this is who the Buckeyes will be returning on defense. Now, for me, the strongest and the strength of the Buckeyes defense will have to be the linebacking core. We are talking about Steel Chambers and Tommy Eichenberg. These two young men will hit you and hit you hard, and they are both returning for the Buckeyes in the 2023 college football campaign. The defensive ends, Jack Sawyer, JT Tuamalo. What more can you say about these quick and strong defensive ends for the Buckeyes? They are going to bring it this year. And let's not forget about that physical D-line. Tyleik Williams, Mike Hall Jr., and Ty Hamilton. My friends, I'm telling you, the sky is the limit for our Ohio State Buckeyes for the up-and-coming 2023 football season. Now, for me, again, the big question marks on offense, okay, will have to be Kyle McCord, okay? We've yet to see him in a game that the pressure will be on, okay? We've always seen Kyle McCord come off the bench in limited action and do pretty well, okay? But now it's going to be the real deal in this up-and-coming season for quarterback Kyle McCord. On defense, the question mark for me has to be our secondary. Now, last season, our secondary, our corners, our safeties, we had a tough time, okay? The 2 losses on the year last year, I don't mean to point fingers, but everybody knows me. The game against Michigan, our secondary gave up way too many big plays. Okay, I believe the Buckeyes last season against Michigan in the shoe gave up something like 5 plays of over 30 yards. We cannot have that. In the Peach Bowl, our secondary honestly let us down and gave up a few late, long touchdown strikes for the Buckeyes to lose that game 42-41 against the Dogs. Hopefully, this up-and-coming season for Jim Knowles and the Buckeyes defense will be different. Safeties for the Buckeyes will be Proctor and Ranson. Talented Syracuse transfer, Jahad Carter. Let's not forget Kai Stokes and Sonny Styles. Now, on paper, these are very, very talented corners and safeties. But my friends, our secondary and safeties and corners must get it done in the up-and-coming 2023 college football season. Do I think Jim Knowles will have it down this season and progress on defense to get even better? Like I said, last year the Buckeyes defense yielded 21 points a game. I think the Buckeyes defense will be better in the 2023 college football season. And let's not forget, okay, last year the Buckeyes gave up 87 points in their last 2 games of the season. 45 to the team up north and 42 against the Dogs in that Peach Bowl. 87 points, my friends, in 2 games. Prior to those 2 games, the Buckeyes defense was yielding something like only 15 or 16 points a game. So those 2 games definitely did not help the Buckeyes on defense. So again, my friends, on offense, look for the Buckeyes to run that football big time with speedy back Henderson and fullback and rugged Mayan Williams. Let's not forget again our All-American Marvin Harrison Jr. What more can you say about this young man? Emeka Egbuka. And our defense with those players I mentioned, Sawyer, Tuamalo, Steel Chambers, Tommy Eichenberg, Michael Hall. And you got to remember last year, very young Jack Sawyer and Mike Hall Jr. were tied for 4.5 sacks on the Buckeyes defense. So my friends, you know, right now for me, the sky is the limit if you're a Buckeyes fan. But my friends, you know I'm a straight shooter with my own Buckeyes. We got to get it situated with our secondary, our corners and safeties. And on offense, our offensive line must protect Kyle McCord if the Buckeyes have any chance of getting back into the playoffs and possibly winning the national championship. My friends, if you are new to my channel, please click on that subscribe button. It is free to do so. If you like this video, please slam that like button. And like always, please comment down below. I don't care who you are, Dog fan, Buckeye fans, Bama fans, I don't care. Please comment down below. I would love to read your comments of what you think of the Buckeyes breakdown for 2023. Like always, peace out. God bless. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.